Welcome to Gerrys Passions Live. Good evening and good morning sa inyo. Pag morning dyan, good morning. Pag evening, good evening. Thank you, my friends, my fellow vloggers, YouTubers. Welcome to my channel and let's grow. Today we're going to discuss some concepts regarding Mother Nature. Michael Agit, hello, welcome, Michael Agit. Thank you so much, Michael Agit. Kamusta dyan, pre? Salamat ha. Gawlat-ulat ako sa iban. Sa iban nga mabot. Miss you all. Salamat ha. Like and share, guys. And welcome to my channel. Jurams. Hello, Jurams. Jurams, thank you sa tansa. Jurams, maraming salamat, Jurams, sa tansa. Ay maglaban kayo ng bongga-bongga. Welcome, and thank you so much sa inyong pagmamahal, sa inyong pagbabalik sa aking channel. Pwede kayo maglapag ng inyong mga bahay. May mga jacket na rin kayo. Naghihintay pa ako sa iba while waiting. No? I'm still waiting for others. Mag-discuss lang tayo ng kaunting concepts. Okay guys, maraming salamat. I really appreciate you all. Like and share tayo guys. May mga jacket na rin kayo dyan. Pwede rin kayo magparaan ng mga tahanan. And welcome sa aking mountain channel. Jurams Channel TV, kamusta? Kamusta buhay natin dyan? Mga kapatid, mga kaibigan, lablabin nyo ang bawat isa. Pwede kayo magbaba ng bawat isa rin yung tahanan. Thank you so much sa lahat na nandiyan. So, walang sawang pag-suporta. Okay. Welcome, and thank you so much sa nalila. I-share mo na ako ng aking evidence. Yan si Michael Agit, naglapag na tayo ng tahanan. Baka hindi pa kayo dyan kalikit, papintit naman sa ating mga kapatid. Mga mababait yan sila guys. Mga mababait na mga kaibigan. Lablabin natin ang ating mga kaibigan dyan. Sobrang mabait. Hello, Music Beats Recording. Hello, how are you, friends? And thank you so much for coming. Thank you sa thumbs up, Music Beats. Welcome, welcome. Maraming salamat. Like and share, like and share. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Hindi kayo magbaba ng inyong mga tahanan. Maraming salamat ha. Like and share, guys. Maraming salamat sa inyo dyan sa pagmamahal ng Pong. Ngayon, umpisa na natin ang ating topic sa ngayong gabi. Maraming salamat. Are you familiar of Mother Earth? Mother Earth. What is Mother Earth? Palablab naman po. Ayan, palablab naman kay Musik. Hello, Leah. Leah Lee TV Cebu. Yan, may jacket ka na, Leah. Maraming salamat. Yan, Cebu, salamat sa iyong pagbisita sa akin. May jacket ka na dyan. Mother Nature. What is Mother Nature? What is Mother Earth? The Earth is regarded as the source of all animate and inanimate things. The land or soil. Yeah, because just like a baby needs its mother to survive, we and all life on earth need a Mother Earth to be able to live. Diba? In order to live too, we need Mother Earth. We also owe her that since she gave us life and all that we need to sustain us. We protect the earth because she is the only planet that protects us and keeps us safe. Leah TV Cebu, hi from Music Beats Recording. Hello from Leah TV Cebu. Welcome, welcome sa lahat ng mga kapatid dyan. Maglablaban kayo, guys. Mag-ingay-ingay na ako dito sa ating topic. Save the flowers, save the flowers, land, water, and air, and elements essential for our survival. Save the flowers, land, water, and air, elements essential for our survival. Yet, we are so gruesomely brutal. We treat them as if we just don't care. The air we breathe from growing trees planted by farmers for us to protect. Hello, Rosmi! Kamusta dyan, Rosmi? Ayan, Rosmi, may jacket ka na dyan. Salamat, Rosmi, ha. Music Beats Recording Tansak from Mike Galagit. Ayan, Rosmi, may jacket ka na dyan. Pwede ka na magbaba ng tahanan. Thank you so much. Salamat, Ros. Welcome, welcome. No cutting of trees and kaingin to protect the ozone layer. No to smoke belching to have fresh air. The water we drink from falls and springs given from God for us to preserve. Using a glass while brushing using a basin while washing, cleaning faucets properly. Let's conserve water regularly. Waste materials cannot be denied. Toxic hazard and home waste. Banilops Dad, hello, hello! Kamusta, Banilops Dad? Banilops Dad, thank you ha. May suot ka na dyan. May jacket ka na dyan. Thank you so much sa thumbs up. Guys, lamlaman kayo guys ha. May mga jacket na kayo dyan. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagpunta. Thank you so much. Banilops Dad is in the house. Yan, kapatid ko yan. Ayan. Very supportive yan si Banilops Dad, guys. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Lablaban, dikit-dikit na. Ating mga kapatid dyan, baka hindi pa kayo kadikit. Nandyan din si Michael Laget. At sa lahat-lahat na nandyan, ayan, support each other. Let's grow the right way. Liang iti, visible, thumbs up, dikit from Michael Laget. Yan si Michael Laget. Michael Laget, baba ka bahay mo. From Music Beats to Curry. Okay po, from Michael Laget. The water we drink from falls and springs, given free from God for us to preserve. Using a glass while brushing. Using a basin while washing. Cleaning faucets properly. Let's conserve this water regularly. Well, waste material cannot be denied. Toxic, hazard, and home waste. Most especially brought about by population explosion, bigla pagdami ng tao. Garbage segregation must be observed. Segregation of garbage. Separate natin yung plastic tsaka hindi plastic nabubulok at tsaka di nabubulok. Pero nakikita pa rin, kalat pa rin na kalat, no? Kaya bumabaha sa Pilipinas. Dahil ang daming basura, no? Hindi na segregate yung biodegradable and non-biodegradable. So hindi yan masyado na segregate. So that's why we have also to empower our fellow brothers and sisters that we need to take extra precaution, preserve, protect our Mother Earth. Because what we did to our environment will return to you. And we will be the one to suffer for the consequences of our action. Babalik yan sa iyo. Pag, halimbawa, no? Malapit kayo sa dagat, tapos wala kayong CR, tapos doon na kayo namuson sa bye-bye. Doon lang kayo nagtapon ng mga dumi sa dagat. Hindi mga isda kumakain ng dyan, waste material, kinakain ng tayo dyan. O, pagkakain ng mga isda, does it affects the fish? Kasi kinakain yung dumi mo? Yes. Now, remember, waste material is also a carrier of bacteria and virus, and once consumed by humans and animals, it can greatly affect our health. Diba? Gerrys Channel TV. Thank you so much. Mother Earth is a gem, precious gem. She's our only safe haven. We must not fill her lands with garbage that house diseases and pests. We must not drown her with toxic waters that seeps unhindered into the deeps of the earth. We must not mix her air with pollutants that would ultimately spell our demise. Let's join our hands together, Muslim, Christian, Subanians, to have a cleaner and brighter day. for the birds to fly and animals to play, for the children to grow healthy, and to have a better world and better place to live. Mag-ingay-ingay lang ako dito guys para may entertain na kayo. Maraming salamat sa inyo dyan. Dan po, Mike, lagi from Music Beat. Yeah. Host may premiere ako. Bigyan naman, patusok salam. Ay guys, patusok naman ito guys. Baba lang yung Premiere Jerom's Channel TV. Meron siyang premiere. Maraming salamat. Hello, 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 Scully's House of Thrillers. Congratulations, Scully's House of Thrillers is already a monetized channel. Thank you so much. I also play your playlist recently. I'm so very happy that you are now monetized. Scully's House of Thrillers. Guys, Scully's House of Thrillers is my awesome friends in the USA. And his content is very inspirational. Yes, guys, very inspirational content. If you are not yet connected, guys, to my awesome friends, Scully's House of Thrillers is in the house. Thank you so much, brothers, Scully's House of Thrillers. You can also drop your link if you wish. Thank you. Nag-ingay-ingay lang ako dito. We need to protect the Mother Earth and wonderful creatures. Our planet is indeed gasping for breath right now. Our harmful, our harmful pollutions is indeed choking her slowly and continues to strike her with her awesome layer. I think it is about time to give our timely response to this alarming state of the only planet we live in by doing our own share of protecting her with doing simple things that will surely steer big. Jerome from Scully's House of Thrillers. May kalakit Dan, Paul Pak, pasuklit na lang po. Salamat from Jerome's Channel TV. Thank you. Palablab din po. Ayan guys, music needs recording. Ayan, palablab. Nagbagsak ng kanyang tahanan. For if not, we might be harming ourselves in the years ahead as well, for nature has its own destructive way of getting back at us humans. The signs of Earth's displeasure with inappropriate and harmful activities of humans are now seen and felt all across the globe, like the global warming, climate change, acid rain. Not only acid rain, but now, because of the evolution of time, we have now these evolving viruses made, experimented by humans. So, that we're facing in a pandemic situation. So here are some practical and small ways that could help our planet get a sign of relief. Collective small efforts by those who are genuinely concerned with Earth's welfare will inevitably help her by great leap and bounds. Don't allow your children to free those colorful balloons in mid-air. Teach your children not to release these balloons. For balloons that escape the grasp of your children, that sea turtles are part of the delicate cycle, and if their population is affected, Other species of marine creatures are also under threat. So, Scarlett's House trailers done. Please visit my home from Durham's Channel TV. Perfect Love 143. Hello, hello. Kamusta? Ayan, bigyan kita ng suot. May jacket ka na. Perfect Love is in the house. Thank you so much, Perfect Love. Welcome, welcome. Pwede kayo magbagsak ninyong tahanan, guys. May mga jacket na kayo dyan. Thank you so much. Good PM. Maraming salamat. Ayan, mabuti naman. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Lablabi na ang bawat isa. And reduce, reuse, and recycle. This is basic. No? And helping, preserving our Mother Earth. Make it a habit to reduce the things we need or we consume. Purchase only things that we only need and eat only what you can. You can reuse all the things that can still be repaired, fixed, or those recycle things to conserve our resources. Collect old newspapers, books, magazines, used papers, bottles, plastic and glass, and any other things that you could seal. I could seal, sealing. What I mean is you can seal it. You can make a business. You can make money out of this garbage junk. You could sell in junkyards. There is money in the garbage, and at the same time, we're doing our part in the recycling process. And this is the most important, guys. Jerry, thank you so much. Callis House of Trailers. Guys, lalabi naman yun, guys, is Callis House of Trailers. Mabait yan, guys. Tapos, manunood pa yan. Palagi, pag ma-upload yan, guys, na pag nakadikit yan, nag-ano yan, guys, nanonood. Maraming salamat, Callis House of Trailers. Thank you so much. And this guys, reminder, very important reminder. Be kind to the trees. Be kind to trees. Guys, be kind to trees. As much as possible, use forest products. And you may use the back of coupons. Use steel cells until it becomes as small as possible. And don't play with matches. Try to get involved in the tree planting in your local conservation program. This could be fun as trees can give us added oxygen, shades for people, and a refuge to different insects and birds. That's why I have also a content regarding snake plants. This snake plant or Sansevieria can able to convert carbon dioxide into oxygen during nighttime. So if you're gonna plant that in a recyclable plastic and put it inside your house, it can purify the air. It can absorb the toxin that enters your house. So you would also have enough oxygen to breathe in. Remember, we need oxygen in our body. Michael Laggett is also in the house. Thank you so much. Talis Trailers and John from Michael Laggett. Thank you so much sa inyo mga love. Broken scientific apparatuses like thermometer, valves, and other things that have mercury on it should be disposed properly and avoid throwing this in the rivers for mercury and toxic and poisonous. So we have to be environmental friendly and we have to engage in some activities in order to save our Mother Earth. Don't throw away plastic or polythene pouches any and everywhere. Throw them in appropriate container marked as plastic disposables dustbin. And don't waste too much water unnecessarily, as bathing under shower for 10 minutes can waste up to 70 gallons of water, while we can bath in 2 buckets up to 20 liters. Guys, yan guys, nagbabantahanan si Scully's House of Thrillers guys. Puntahan naman ito si Scully's House of Thrillers. Ayun guys, very supportive yan guys, si Scully's. Maraming salamat. Thank you so much for loving each other. I'm so happy if I see you loving each other. Thank you. Support each other. Let's grow the right way and support each other, guys. Let's grow the right way. And don't destroy the grass covering around your house completely. The insects and microorganisms will suffer. Also, soil erosion will occur heavily in the absence of grass. So guys, everything that puts in the earth has a purpose. Even grasses has useful benefits on the planet Earth. It prevents erosion. Grass provides oxygen, converting carbon dioxide. So it also prevents the tremendous increase of carbon dioxide. You know, this carbon dioxide is very useful also in a moderation. There's a normal concentration of this carbon dioxide because plants also need carbon dioxide. And the planet Earth also needs carbon dioxide because this carbon dioxide also responsible for heating the Earth's necessary for the greenhouse effects. And when there is a greenhouse effects, the plant can able to live because the greenhouse effects provide the earth the heat it needs for the photosynthesis of the plants. Nag-lecture tayo dito. Maraming salamat dyan. Ayan, palablab naman sa bawat isa. Si Gerrys dyan. Ayan, perfect love dyan. Paul Pak, pasukin na lang po. Salamat ng Gerrys Channel TV. Thank you so much. And guys, do not cut big trees around your house for letting in more sunlight. You can prune the branches. You can just cut the small branches of the trees, but do not cut it totally. You can prune, yes, meaning you can cut the small branches, or you can trim it. My neighbor has done that in the winter. My neighbor has done that. No? I've seen it. I pity the plants. And one of my neighbor, cutting that. And they are the ones suffering for the consequences. Especially guys, during summertime. If during summertime, if no trees exist in your surroundings, it is very, very, very hot. Masyadong mainit. Kaya we need to plant more trees or even those ornamental plants. And Scarlett's House of Thrillers is still in the house. Maraming salamat and thank you so much guys. Guys, do not use inorganic fertilizers or pesticides in your garden. And try to treat the plants by organic materials. This will maintain the soil fertility. Kasi guys, if you continue to use inorganic fertilizers and pesticides, that could gonna make the soil more acidic. If the soil is more acidic, the plants could not grow well in the acidic soil. Especially if the plants, one certain species only live in a neutral soil. If the soil is acidic, those plants would gonna die. Gerry is a great host. Thank you so much, Cali's House of Thrillers. Thank you so much, my dear friends. And don't drain any chemical hazardous waste in the municipal drainage system. It will harm the river. Organisms, as mostly those drainage waters, are discharged in the rivers. And ano mangyayari dyan during rainy season, pag maraming garbage dyan, most especially in the city, pag maraming garbage dyan naka, nakatambak dyan sa drainage system, it will also cause floods and a lot of disease and other infections. Yes, guys, it can cause infections. Make your friends also and relatives aware of the environmental issues and spread the consciousness. Michael Laget, thank you so much, Michael Laget. We need to be eco-friendly. Eco-friendly. We need, because we cannot go to other planets if we destroy these planets of ours. This is the only planet, the life planet that we can live. We cannot go to the Mars because Mars cannot support and sustain life. It has no complete elements for the existence of living organisms. Dahil kuya, kulang yan sa mga elements, hindi balanse ang elements. The elements that are not balanced cannot sustain life. We cannot go to the other planets except the Earth. So, make your friends and relatives aware of the environmental issues and spread the consciousness. And of course, stop smoking inside rooms. Stop smoking inside rooms. Do not smoke inside the rooms because the smoke cannot get out easily. No? Stop using deodorant sprays as much as possible. Do not extinguish tubes suddenly. It exerts huge carbon dioxide. Do not lit fire in a closed room. It can cause fire. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Support each other. So, be friendly to our environment. No? So, the choice is yours. But remember, we have to love our Mother Earth. Environmental obstruction through deforestation, air, water, and soil pollution, and careless waste disposal are the issues confronting our Mother Earth, and these were brought to the fore in the recent devastation wrought by typhoons. So much talk and so much publicity, so many rallies and campaigns, but so little has been done to help save Mother Earth. So love our Mother Earth. Rani Egg! Hello, Rani Egg. Thank you so much. Rani Egg, guys, is my awesome friends in UK. Rani Eggs is my friends, my kapatid from the United Kingdom. Thank you so much, Rani Egg, guys, is also a live streamer, monetized channel, and He also promotes channel. Guys, Shudolab. Running egg is in the house. Wow. Hi there, I was blinding light. I love blinding lights. Wow, how are you, blinding lights? I miss you, blinding lights. Blinding lights, how are you now, my friends? Likes must, thank you so much, running egg. Thank you. Ayan guys, so say, love Mother Earth. So plastics and styro products produce poisonous fumes when burned. They are non-biodegradable. Sorry for my pronunciation. They are non-biodegradable or do not disintegrate or decompose even after a long time. So we must learn to reuse and recycle our garbage and dispose them through proper segregation. There is even money in recycling and segregating. Here in the Philippines, no, we can make money out of the garbage. But I don't know in other countries. I don't know in other countries. Thank you so much, guys. Running egg from Scully's house of trailers. Guys, lablabin ang bawat isa, no? Save the mother na. Save the mother from global warming. The biggest challenge that mankind is facing in this century is global warming. And there is a global warming given by scientists to save the earth. It has become a big cry from every corner of the world how to save the earth from global warming. Every nation, every forums, everywhere, and everything we discuss about this global warming and how to save our mother earth from this biggest threat. Biggest threat. Ayan. Wow. Ayan, blinding lights. So the biggest threat now is global warming. And of course, what we are experiencing right now in the pandemic situation, that is the biggest threat also. But we need to take extra precaution. We need to uh, be conscious of what is happening around. We know what to do. We are also empowered already. We are empowered already by the mass media, by you have read that, you have watched that. So unless we understand the effects of global warming, it is really going to be taught. Uh, uh, it's going to be tough to save our Mother Earth. Automobiles stay ahead of everything in the emission of carbon. So as for us, possible, try to avoid using your automobile for short distances. But I know some Filipinos in the Philippines who discovered something. He just uses water to run engine. And I don't know what other elements he mixes in order to run engine. That could serve as the fuel for the automobiles, for the tricycles, for the motors to run engine. I don't know where he is now. It could if if everybody if we use water as a fuel, we can also reduce energy. That I think is our alternative source of energy. Instead of everybody using their own vehicle, if some of you are working in the same area and living in the same area, you can share one vehicle. But time has changed. You cannot share your vehicle due to the social distancing. Yeah, but there are some other countries also who has this laws on the air pollutant that you are not allowed to have the smoke belching. To have, yes, there is a smoke belching law that could protect. And then there are some country using energy that could not using fuels. I don't know what kind of fuels that the vehicles could not emit black smoke. You know, the vehicle could emit or produce black smoke only if the fuel use if using crude oil, the gasoline. That's why the coal power plant is one of the power plant that could uh, produce a lot of toxic materials in the atmosphere. You can reduce, no? You can reduce the usage of refrigerator. Can you do that? Now everything can be done through the net instead of going to the bank stations, markets, etc. You can do the same by sitting at your home and in front of your system. Especially nowadays that more of online. You can reduce the usage of your refrigerator if you think that how much uh, if you think your refrigerator is going to cost the going to cost I can what I mean is can produce a lot of chlorofluorocarbons. You can reduce the usage of your refrigerator. But nowadays I think there are refrigerator that could not produce chlorofluorocarbons. I do not I do not know, but that is in the system of the refrigerator that could not produce a lot of chlorofluorocarbons. It's good also that we invent that kind of system in the refrigerator. Start using the recycle-based articles, change from plastic to paper. Great stranger, nice and happy. Thank you so much, Running Egg. Running Egg, you can also drop your house if you wish. Thank you so much, Running Egg, guys. Running Egg, guys, is an awesome, awesome friends, guys. Baka hindi pa kayo yan kalab-lab kay Running Eggs, guys. Thank you so much, Running Eggs. And that's why when you go to grocery, there are some days that we use papers instead of plastic. That is one way of recycling. We can change ourselves to use cotton cloths than silky rayon cloth. So as much as possible, use cotton bags or paper bags than plastic bags. So instead of searching for a solution, how to destroy use batteries, start using rechargeable batteries. Thank you so much, guys. So, yun. No? So the wastewater that is being let out in the process of leader, tonic process spoils the soil and its fertility. Either we should reuse the water through water treatment plants, or we should avoid using litter articles. I never drop my own link. Okay. Lol. Thank you so much, Runny Egg. Yeah, Runny Egg. Guys, lalabin yan si Runny Egg, guys. Runny Egg. And very supportive yan si Runny Egg, guys. Ayan, guys, ang ano, guys. Ito, guys, ang bahay ni Runny Egg. Lablabin yan, guys, si Runny Egg. Thank you so much sa inyong palablab. Maraming salamat. So let us avoid and use and throw articles in our daily uses because almost 90% of this kind of articles are being made of plastics. So we have to save our Mother Earth from pollution. Save the planet. Save ourselves. Saving the earth from pollution cannot be achieved single-handedly, but you can make an important contribution. Yes, guys, can make an important contribution because you can make difference. Adopting a green lifestyle is an important first step. You can, for example, use chemical-free households, products, recycle. You can reduce your carbon footprint. Do you know this carbon footprint? Uh, that's why in this new technology, people are reliant to the new technology. There is also a great advantage and disadvantage. One of the great disadvantages of these technologies, it can increase more carbon footprint. The more we use electricity, the more it can produce carbon footprint. For example, inside your house, the higher your electric bill, the higher your carbon footprint, the higher also your carbon footprint. The higher consumption of electricity is equals to higher carbon footprints, is also equals to higher electric bills. They are all directly proportional. When other goes up, the other will be affected. It will also goes up. You can, no? You can. We have to, um, use chemical-free household products. Though it is inevitable, but somehow we can also recycle, reduce your carbon footprint by switching to solar power. Yes, guys, no, we can switch to solar power here in the Philippines, in a certain island wherein uh, they cannot have this power lines for electricity. They have alternative. They put up windmill. Yes, guys, the windmill, it can produce electricity, can able to provide people with electricity. That is the alternative source of electricity. The other one is yes, solar power. I've seen that also in the island. Solar energy, the alternative source of energy. Giving the practical or financial help to the organizations that fight pollution or helping to campaign for the safe disposal of waste and toxins that threaten wildlife are also effective ways to help save our planet from pollution. Give financial support to an environmental or conservation organization. You can make donation to an organization committed to fighting pollution. Conservation International is one organization that works to reduce air pollution from global greenhouse emissions by saving forests. It also works to protect oceans from the effects of pollution, thus preserving marine life and protecting an ecosystem that regulates the Earth's climate and feeds billions of people. Give your time and energy as a volunteer. Yes, guys, you can volunteer yourself. No, you can. Uh, yes, you can assist, especially for the preservation and protection. Actively fighting pollution is rewarding because you get to see the results of your efforts. Simply organizing or taking part in a beach cleanup, no? A beach cleanup or recycling initiative through local community group can make difference. Alternatively, you could sign up as a volunteer with a conservation project in other parts of the world, working, uh, working, working to preserve rainforests and helping communities to build more sustainable environment. You can also launch a petition. Petitions can be a powerful tool in persuading government and environmental authorities to adopt more environmentally friendly practices such as protecting marine life by limiting mercury pollution coal burning power plants. You can start your own petition on a subject you feel passionate about at the National Wildlife Federation Action Fund website. Hello, hello! Kamusta kayo dyan? Maraming salamat sa inyo. Thank you for listening. Panama City! G- GM everyone. Good morning. Panama City, hello! How are you? Panama City, kamusta? Thank you so much, Panama City. Welcome to my channel, and thank you so much. Panama City, thank you so much. Save water, save life. We all know that water is essential for everyday lives, and without water, life on Earth is impossible. So if when TV, hello, Kipwin, welcome, Kipwin. Thank you so much, Kipwin. Wonderful, thank you so much, Panama City, and welcome to my channel. You can also, guys, lablaban na tikitan. Ayan, mahalin ang bawat isa, loving each other. And let's grow the right way, guys. Thank you so much. So if we change our water usage habits like turning off the tap while brushing your teeth, taking shower instead of baths, fixing the leakage faucet, etc., can save billions of gallons of water. We have also to save animals. Help beats save endangered animals in the wild by getting involved. Most animals are being killed for their fur and skin, which has led to the threat of extinction of these animals. By minimizing the use of animal products can stop these cruelties towards these animals. To save endangered animals, most important thing you can do is to preserve their habits. Their habitats, I mean. Their habitats is a dwelling place where animals live. The place where animals live that is known as habitat. Ayan, Gerard Channel, Kipin TV already connected to you as family. Thank you so much. Panama City, I'm good and alive and kicking, and thank you so much. I really appreciate uh, your coming, and thank you for supporting my live stream. Thank you, my friends, brothers and sisters, support each other. Thank you so much. There's a legit friends, organic friends, support each other, guys. Thank you so much. So we're talking here topics with regards to save our mother nature, our mother earth. So guys, we have to save animals. Uh, by minimizing the use of animal products can stop these cruelties towards these animals. To save endangered animals, most important thing you can do is to preserve their habitat. We should not destroy their habitat or the place where they live. Because the number one reason why animals extinct because of habitat loss. Their habitat is their homes, is where they live, is where they exist because of foods found in that habitat, where they can able to multiply, where they can have shelter. So humans destroy their habitats, so it would lead to habitat loss, thus it will extinct this number of animals living in that certain forest. We need to choose renewable energy. Renewable energy is considered to be a clean sources of energy that produces little or no waste products such as carbon dioxide. Other chemical pollutants which minimize the impact on the environment. So this helps in reducing global warming. Another main advantage, it is renewable and will never run out. It requires less maintenance, which is sustainable based on current and future economic social needs. Example of that is the windmill. Here in the Philippines, especially in Guimaras Island, when I happened to visit Guimaras Island in the Philippines, since it is an island, so their alternative source of energy to produce electricity is their windmill. They have windmill. It's a very beautiful island with windmill in a particular place that produce people their electricity needs. Windmill is non-renewable energy source. Non-renewable, it is a renewable. It is a renewable because it will never run out. Hindi yan maubos. First, long may poste pa dyan na nakatayo sa windmill. It requires less maintenance, which is sustainable. Another, guys, is renewable is solar energy. That's why may mga solar power plant na, no? Use paper wisely. Kailangan marunong tayo gumamit ng mga papel. Destroying a paper, cross a tree. Kasi yung mga papel, nagaling yan sa mga kahoy. Yan, pinuputol yung kahoy sa forest, ginagawang papel, ginagawang pencil, kung anong mga products dyan. Ay, yung mga papel, galing yan sa forest, kaya yun, forest natin naging naapektuhan na sila, no? Kasi marami ng puno na pinuputol doon for paper needs. Destroying paper causes a tree. Reducing the unwanted usage of papers will save the natural resources and prevent the planet from being polluted. So use natural resources wisely and not wastefully. Ban use of plastic bags. Use reusable bags instead of plastic bags as they are less harmful to the environment. Being non-biodegradable, plastic bags are lethal. Plastic kills nearly 20 million birds, whales, turtles every year. These plastics choke. These plastics choke. Ba? Choke. These plastics choke or get tangled, which lead to internal infections, starvations, and death of this species. Ang choke ba na choke? I do not know how to pronounce this. It's okay. Choke ba? Choke. Parang hindi na sila makaginhawa. Choke. They could hardly breathe in, so they will choke. Choke ba? Not a chalk in the blackboard. I do not know how to pronounce it well. You cannot breathe in if you choke because of these plastics. They cannot, for example, when marine species like turtles, they happen to trap in a place where there are a lot of plastics, so they cannot swim well. So the plastics block the oxygen cycle. It blocks the oxygen in the ocean, in the water. It blocks the circulation of the oxygen. That means if there's a lot of plastic in the ocean, in the bodies of water, the oxygen could not circulate well. If that happens, other organisms could not breathe in oxygen because those organisms living in the water also needs air, the oxygen that produced by the plants, that water to breathe in for life. 15 TV done, full packed possessive clip from Jerome's TV. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. These plastics choke or get tangled, which lead to internal infection, starvation, and death of these species. Recycling of glass. Glass should be recycled because not only it takes a lifetime to decompose, but also it makes it makes up a large component of industrial waste. So the benefits of recycling are it reduces the amount of waste sent to landfills, which helps to prevent water pollution, conserves natural resources such as timber, water, and minerals for future generations. Ayan guys, love-love na ang bawat isa. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Support each other. Back naman. And guys, planting more trees. Remember to plant more trees. The major cause of global warming is the result of burning fossil fuels and destroying tropical rainforests. Trees help to filter pollution from the air, create shade, give shelter, and also the food we consume, and much more. Planting, planting even one tree by single person can make a huge difference. So that's why guys, each one of you, you have to plant trees because you can make a difference. If all people plant trees, we can save this world from global warming. So that's why if you have children, teach them to plant trees. Without trees, there would be no life on this planet. Kaya huwag kayong sa halaka putol kakahoy. Do not just cut the trees and clearing the areas. That is not good for the health. Most especially if you are along the roads, there's a lot of air pollutant there. You have to plant more trees because it will absorb pollution and purifies the air you breathe. And you will have more oxygen. Would you like to go to the hospital in order for you to have oxygen? You are already hospitalized and you cannot breathe in oxygen. And there's an artificial oxygen there in the hospital. Would you like that to happen to you? No, we have to plant more trees so you can never go to the hospital anymore because you will not get sick because your environment is clean, free from air pollution. Because this air pollution, once you take into your body, can cause disease and other cancerous, and other cancers in the other parts of your body. Kaya maraming salamat sa inyo dyan, sa inyong mga palabulaw. Turn off lights, save energy. The most simple and easy way to save energy is by turning off lights when you're not in the room and unplugging the unused appliances. So that's why before you go out, you have to unplug all the unplug the unused appliances. Ang iba, others go out of the home while they do not unplug their appliances, and that is one also of the reason of the overheating in the short circuit of their appliances that can cause fire. Then when they go back, their house turned to ashes because there was a rat there biting the wire. that cause the short circuit because the because of the unplugging the news. Ano, they do not ano they do not pull out the plug to the female plug. So you have to switch off. You have also to turn off the main switch. It can only takes few seconds to be environmentally friendly conscious. These small changes established in our daily routine can lead to a big revolution. Maraming salamat sa inyo dyan. Thank you so much sa inyo mga kalab-lab. And first thing there, guys, na walk more, drive less. Walk more, drive less. You know the importance of walking. It can also be a good exercise for the heart, walking. The health benefits of walking are numerous. Studies have proved that it's better to walk short distances instead of using automobiles because it directly reduces energy consumption and lower production of pollutants. Thus, it's beneficial for both you and the environment. You can exercise. There's a proper blood flow in your body. You know, guys, our body is designed to move. You need to walk. It can also help you to have a strong bones. You can keep on walking. Do you want to make your bones stronger? You have to walk. Yes, that is my recommendation. I tell you this, guys, because I am a generalist of sciences. I studied science for 4 years. I've been teaching science for 15 years in the public institution. I never go to the hospital because of a serious sickness for 39 years of existence. I never go to the dent, to the dentist because of teeth problems. Because I I I have used this knowledge, to eat and consume more organic foods. Especially, you have to consume your local products. Every seasons of fruits, you have to eat those seasons of fruits and seasons vegetable. May mga vegetable na seasonal. Kaya kung whatever that vegetable na seasonal, you have to cook that. Use that as one of your ingredients in your cooking, in your menu. Or if I cannot uh, cook that, if I cannot cook in the house, then I will prepare to eat vegetables and fish. Then I love walking a lot. I love walking a lot. I seldom I seldom ride in tricycle to go to the market. I just walk. Number one, the reason is health benefits. Number two, you can save money. You can save money because you cannot pay anymore because you walk. At the same time, it will benefit your body. Create awareness. Put posters and banners in public and encourage those around you to read about the importance of saving nature. You can also organize campaign like t-shirts and cups made with environmental awareness slogans written on it. This will help create awakening in the masses about how great environmental problems are and what we can do to solve them. Panama, City that to you, please visit my home. Thank you from Duran's channel. Thank you so much. Hi, Chris Cook. Hello, Chris Cook. Hello, guys. Chris Cook is in the house. Thank you so much, Chris Cook. Chris Cook. Uh, welcome, Chris Cook. Thank you so much. Guys, love-lovin ito si Chris Cook, guys. Chris Cook is my awesome friends from USA, from United States of America. Chris Cook, guys, is very supportive. Chris Cook, thank you so much, Chris Cook. Welcome, welcome. Going to work but drop like. Thank you so much, Chris Cook, for the likes. My long friends is Chris Cook, guys. Thank you so much, Chris Cook, for dropping by. They are my international friends. And they are awesome, and very supportive friends of mine, guys. In the white world. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Chris Cook, thank you so much, Chris Cook. How are you, Chris Cook? Thank you so much. And thank you for visiting my channel. And guys, this is Chris Cook, guys. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Thank you so much, guys. Let's grow the right way. And guys, now you have to empower somebody now. Empower them to be friendly to our environment so we can be able to minimize problems regarding air pollution. So to awaken in the this will create awakening in the masses about how great environmental problems are and what we can do to solve them. Thank you so much sa lahat na nakikinig dyan. Thank you, thank you. Searching for reason to live, just wondering what do I love about life? Brownies, cheesecakes, taste like heaven. No puppies feel like heaven. No babies angels from heaven. A hot a hot cup of coffee on a rainy evening, hot heaven on earth. Dancing in the rain, wind in my hair, and Sunday in my feet. These are few of my favorite things. Tra la 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 la. I'm a music minor. But before I get lost in my dream world, I need to wake up. To celebrate life as we know it, I need a planet to live on. My beautiful planet. I want to see the most awesome places on Earth before I die. Tropical islands of Hawaii, glaciers of Alaska, Switzerland, of course, and New Zealand for sure. But I don't want the ice caps melting and flooding large areas of land. Breaks my heart to know that polar bears can drown before they can reach a solid ice of a solid piece of ice. Can I do something about it? I'm taking a simple small. Yes, no, I can. I'm taking simple small steps to curb global warming. For example, by replacing a normal light bulb with a compact fluorescent bulb. I'm saving 30 pounds of carbon dioxide emissions annually. By shutting off my computer when not in use, I'm saving 200 pounds of carbon dioxide emissions annually. By adjusting my AC thermostat by 2 degrees up in summer and 2 degrees down in winter, I'm saving 2,000 pounds of carbon dioxide emissions annually. By running my dishwasher and washing machine on full load only, I'm saving 100 pounds in carbon dioxide emissions annually. By line drying my clothes instead of using the dryer, I'm saving 700 pounds of carbon dioxide emissions annually. By wearing warm clothes in winter instead of using heater, I'm saving 1,000 pounds of carbon dioxide emissions annually. By cleaning my AC filter regularly, I'm saving 350 pounds of carbon dioxide emissions annually. Yes, guys. No? So, do you know what is AC, guys? Alternating current. Alternating current is a type of electrical current in which the direction of the flow of electrons switches back and forth regularly, and what I mean in regular back and forth, no? And regular intervals or cycles. Current flowing in the power lines and normal household electricity that comes in the wall outlet is alternating current. So that's by cleaning my AC or alternating current filter regularly. That's why if you have aircons, you have to clean, you have to have this regular schedule for cleaning your aircon. So you can also save the you're saving 350 pounds of carbon dioxide emissions annually by carpooling just once a week. I'm saving 790 pounds of carbon dioxide emissions annually by keeping my car tires and adequately inflated. I'm saving 250 pounds of carbon emissions annually. By checking my car air filter regularly, old or new, I'm saving 800 pounds carbon dioxide emissions annually. By using recycled paper, I'm saving 5 pounds of carbon dioxide per clean of paper. By choosing to buy locally grown fresh food. Guys, choosing to buy locally grown fresh food instead of frozen foods and saving 10 times the energy required to produce, store, and transport it. I also eat frozen food but seldom because I prefer organic natural foods. By avoiding heavily packaged products and reducing my garbage by just 10%. Thank you, Duran's Channel TV. I will from Panama City. By avoiding heavily packaged products and reducing my garbage by just 10%, I'm saving 1,200 pounds of carbon emissions annually. By recycling paper, glass, and plastics, I'm saving 1,000 pounds of carbon dioxide emissions annually. Just imagine what effect you and I can cause if we will, if we all take up these simple steps. Let's save our planet. If all of us contribute, we can multiply the effect many times over. I'm doing my bit. I'm sure you'll join me. Thanks. Join me, guys, before it's too late. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Let's contribute for a greener planet. Yeah, thank you, Duran's channel from Panama City. Thank you so much. Ayan guys, sa lablabin ng bawat isa. Thank you so much sa inyo. One Earth, one chance. Climate change is no longer a doomsday prophecy. It's reality. Carbon dioxide, keep the habit. A balance between civilization and the earth is needed. That's according to Al Gore. Stop this from happening. Global warming, melting of ice, what else? Today, we can see with our own eyes what global warming is doing. In that context, it becomes truly irresponsible, it's not immoral for us not to do something. We have to do something to save our planet. Yes, guys, we have to do something, no? For the future generations, so that we can live in a sustainable environment. Thank you so much for listening. Let us resolve that we will not leave our children a world where the oceans rise and famine spreads and terrible storms devastate our lands. That's according to Barack Obama. Shame on us if 100 or 200 years from now, our grandchildren and our great grandchildren are living on a planet that has been irreparably uh, damaged by global warming. And they ask, how could those who came before us, who saw this coming, have let this happen? That's according to Joseph Lieberman. We have not inherited the earth from our ancestors. We have only borrowed it from our children. That's according to ancient proverbs. Ayun guys, maglablaban kayo dyan guys. Na? Maraming salamat sa inyo. I'm happy to see you all. Ashi TV, hello, welcome Ashi TV. Ayan, may jacket ka na dyan, Ashi TV. Maraming salamat, Ashi TV. Thank you so much for coming. Mike Raget, I'm back. Hello, Peter from Ashi TV. Thank you so much. Maraming salamat sa inyo dyan. Kamusta kayo dyan, mga langga? Ayan, Ashit TV, MLSO sa inyong lahat from Ashit TV. Ano oras na kasi ngipin? So we need to have these alternative sources of energy to use the solar energy. We are harnessing and using the lights of the sun to provide us the energy, harnessing it to transform it into electricity through solar panels. Solar energy is a renewable energy source and it is abundant. It is everywhere. It is abundant and will practically never run out. Even in a mid-winter, we are blessed with a moderate amount of natural daylight, provided courtesy of the sun. Okay, it might not be sunny every day, but we are still experiencing radiation from the sun, and it is this which can be gleaned for our own renewable energy purposes. Thus, we need for finding a long-lasting energy resource is over. Solar energy is free. Solar energy is completely free. Wala man nato ginabakal ng adlaw ang init sa adlaw. Sure, there is an initial capital cost, but once you have made the investment of the energy harvested from the sun costs you nothing. No one will be sending you a bill for sunshine. Basi maputo ang iliko kung mga tanan tao puro lang ka solar energy. Gali kayong solar energy, yes na mga equipment, pagkamahal mo. Kung once makapot up, kita na sang pan, sang tamo na siya equipment, hindi na kita pinangan nga magpan na mabayad sa dinda. No? Because sunlight is free. Huh? No one will be sending you a bill for sunshine. Thus, no worries of spending enormous amounts of your salary in satisfying your energy requirements. Solar energy is cost effective. While solar photovoltaics cells are still relatively expensive, the technology is growing rapidly as is production, and as a result, the costs involved are coming down and is now cost effective. Solar hot water panels have been greatly improved in the recent years, and with lower cost, payback times for the domestic systems can now be as short as 5 years. As coal, gas, and oil prices continue to rise, solar energy will become a viable alternative source of energy. It's secure. We live in uncertain times and we are increasingly relying on our fossil fuel supplies coming from areas abroad over which we have little or no control. This fossil fuel is non-renewable energy resources. It means once you use it, you cannot use it anymore. For example, uh, fossil fuel. Once you consume that oil, then it took hundreds of years or even thousands of years to have again the existence of fossil fuel because it will develop for thousands or for hundreds of years. So we're gonna wait for another 100 years or another centuries or even thousands of years to have the fossil fuel because fossil fuel are non-renewable energy resources. So if all people will just rely on those fossil fuel, time will come that this all power of this fossil fuel will be depleted. It can be depleted. Maubos siya. Pero yung sunshine, hindi maubos ang sunshine, unlimited ang sunshine. So that's why kailangan lang natin siguro yung photovoltaic cells. Kasi itong photovoltaic cells na product ng technology na convert yan ng init ng sunlight, ang absorb ng init ng sunlight, tapos convert yan into electricity. Kaso lang mahal yung yung equipment na yan. Pero once maka-invest ka, sulit naman. Maputo, siguro ang iliko mo, kung mauso na ng solar power plant. Mayara, nagadiban balay, puro may solar na, kadang makal sila. Yun, for as long as sunshine yan, mag-produce pa rin yan ng mag-convert pa rin yan ng init to electricity, produce photovoltaic cells. Solar hot water panels have been greatly improved in the recent years, guys. So it's secure. So yan guys. Now we need to have another alternative source of energy, not just relying on the fossil fuel. Thank you Panama City from Michael Lagi. Solar energy is clean. Pero itong fossil fuel to plus is not the guy plus. It's not clean. Why? For the fossil fuel, there are burning fuels for cleaning the fuel to be used to run engine. Naninina pa yan sa lupa. And that's why there is what we call full power plant. And it once they're going to mine it and clean that and burn that fuels, it can produce tremendous a lot of air pollutants in the atmosphere that can somehow deplete our ozone layer. Finally, solar energy is clean. Whereas pag na-compare natin yung alternative energy source in other source like fossil fuel, mas clean itong paggamit ng solar energy. Another guys is yung ano ba, sa mga falling water, sa mga dam, they have their hydroelectric power plant. Direct clean rin yan guys, na-produce rin yan ng ano, ng electricity, pero hindi masyado siya nag-emit o nag-produce ng air pollutants sa atmosphere. Yun, so we have that also in the Philippines, hydroelectric power plant, especially in Pansan, and waterfalls. Uh, it's a clean alternative, guys, no? To fossil fuels and nuclear power plant. Ang nuclear power plant yan sa mga modern country, meron yan. Pero sa Philippines, wala. Kasi parang marami kasi yung mga environmentalists na nag-prevent to put up nuclear power plants in the Philippines kasi hazardous yan sa environment, especially pag hindi siya properly na na establish. It, it, there must be a knowledgeable individual responsible to put up that certain. But however, many environmentalists uh, are protesting the construction of nuclear power plants. That's why they need to consider also the environmental effects. That's why here in the Philippines we only have the alternative source of energy just like windmill, hydroelectric power plant, solar energy, and we have also dendrothermal, ano pa, biogas, something like that. So, solar power is silent. It will never run out. Hindi yan maubos. Solar power can be captured anywhere without creating noise, pollution that might otherwise upset neighbors and wildlife. It works wherever the sun shines. It doesn't matter how remote solar can generate energy where no other form of power can be obtained. There's no danger of already damaging ours already damaged environment further, and you can be part of the great initiative. Lower your carbon footprint and save our planet from harmful greenhouse gases. Paano kayo nakatulong sa pag-lower ng carbon footprint? Ay kailangan makinig ka sa paggamit sa kuryente kay kung dakong electricity consumption, the greater the electricity consumption, the higher your electric bills, thus the higher also your carbon footprint. Kaya sa mga modern countries wherein they are relying too much on the electricity for for electricity, so they have the higher carbon footprint. Yes, guys. So in order to have a balance in the ecosystem, we need to plant more trees and somehow reduce the increasing of this carbon footprints by unplugging the appliances when it is not used. If you are not in the room, switch off the light. switch off the light. Makasave ka sa kuryente. Ayan. Ga-reduce man ang imo nga carbon footprint. Magamit ka bala sa ano, gamit ka ng oras ang wood. May carbon dioxide, may may aso. Pero hindi pareho sa kuryente nga dako gilang yaga nga dako gid carbon footprint kung kuryente gamiton mo. Pero kung makaway ka may carbon dioxide man, may carbon footprint, pero not so much compared when you are relying to the use of electricity. Ayan guys, so solar power can be captured anywhere without creating noise. So it is, guys, you cannot upset neighbors and wildlife. It works wherever the sun shines. For as long as sunshine pwede ka gid gamit. No? Sige mo gamit may kurente gamit. Pero yung ano, yung solar energy, solar power plant is only available on this to those tropical country nga they are near the equator wherein they receive direct sunlight. Kasi pag doon, kasi naka-winter, walang sunshine na magano, so wala ka rin ano, walang pwede. Dito sa Pilipinas, we have only rainy days and sun is daytime, summer season and rainy season. Kahit nag-rainy season siya, umiinit pa rin kasi we are near the equator, so we receive direct sunlight. We are tropical climate, so it's suitable only for the tropical climate zone. Itong solar panel, solar power plant. Pag doon ka sa higher latitude, na wherein hindi na masyado malayo na sa equator, sa malamig na doon. So I think you cannot use the solar power there. I think it's accessible and available only to this country with tropical climate zone. Para magagamit mo talaga yung equipment niya na solar power na to harness the sun's energy to convert it to electricity. It works wherever the sun shines. Thus, no danger of damaging our already damaged environment. Further, it can be part of this green initiative to lower your carbon footprint and save our planet from harmful greenhouse gases. So, for a brighter future, let the sun shine in. Energy conservation. We all know that it's important to save energy. In fact, it's very impossible to ignore the headlines telling us do our bit for the environment, reduce our carbon footprint, adopt greener lifestyle, and so on. But how many of us know the hard facts as to why we need to change our ways and why saving energy is so important? We need to motivate ourselves into becoming more efficient with the way we use energy in the home, at work, and in our everyday lives. We have here terminologies na a simple definition. Energy conservation, what is it? When you speak of energy conservation, it refers to the efforts need to reduce energy consumption. How do you reduce energy consumption in your house, in your homes? Pag hindi ginagamit yung kuryente, pag wala ka sa bahay, turn off mong switch, huwag mong pailawin na do not turn on the appliances if it is not in use. Diba? That's energy conservation. You can also clean the bulbs, no? Kasi pag marumi yung bulbs na yan, it will consume more electricity. Energy conservation can be achieved through increase of efficient energy use in conjunction with decreased energy consumption and or reduce consumption from conventional energy sources. Yung sa akin naman guys, ang technique ko guys this technique also is applicable to you. You know guys, in order for me to reduce my electric bill is if I bought the appliances, I make sure that appliances I bought is has this may ano siya, energy factor. Kumbaga, ano siya, may energy saving. Parang ganun siya. May, yung, tinitingnan ko yung, wattage. Yung number of watts. Uh, the, the lower the wattage, the lower the electricity consumption, thus the lower your electric bills. So, pag bibili ka ng appliances, mga gamit mo, titingnan mo, questionin mo yung tanungin mo yung tao doon, magkano bang wattage ito? How many watts is it? Look at the wattage or watts consumption of that certain appliances. I prefer lower wattage or lower watts. And dapat may efficiency factor. May number yan eh. Pag bibili ka ng refrigerator, tingnan mo ang efficiency factor niya. The higher the number of efficiency factor, the lesser the consumption of electricity, thus you will save in your electric bills. Yan guys. Yan ako, pag bumili ko talaga, I'm very particular when it comes to wattage and the efficiency factor of how that certain appliances consume electricity. Baka bibili ka daw ng 3,000 watts. 3,000 watts na appliance. Isang gamit mo pa lang, Diyos ko. Isang buwan mo lang na electric bill doon, ang mahal-mahal na electric bill, babayaran, just printed. I'll be back. I will right back. I'll be right back. Going to go and visit everyone now. Thank you so much, Panama City, and thank you so much. Every night, guys, I do live stream every night in the Philippine time. So feel free to visit me anytime if you wish. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time and effort in supporting my live stream. Yan guys, no? We need to have this energy conservation. Energy conservation can be achieved through increased efficient energy use in conjunction with decreased energy consumption and or reduce consumption from conventional energy sources. Energy conservation can result in increased financial capital, environmental quality, national security, personal security, and human comfort. Individuals and organizations that are direct consumers of energy choose to conserve energy to reduce energy costs and promote economic security. Industrial and commercial users can increase energy use efficiency to maximize profit. And what is this major advantage of energy conservation? Less need to secure oil and natural gas overseas with attendant military and civilians casualties while costing hundreds of billions of dollars. Thank you, Sir Gerrys Passion. Welcome, Michael Lagis, and thank you so much for being so supportive in my channel. Fewer power plants and liquid natural gas ports are needed. Less air pollution. Less drilling for oil in Alaska and near national parks. Less global warming and attendant environmental destruction. Energy conservation has saved the need for many power plants and fuel efforts. It has also avoided carbon dioxide and environmental pollution. Solar energy is a reliable and never-ending source of energy. Although the initial cost of using the solar energy may be high, the high price can be recovered as after the system is installed. So mapa-install na kamo solar panel, solar power, there will be no cost of producing the electricity. Others here in the Philippines already have that, but not all because not all people can afford to buy the equipment to install in their house because a little bit expensive. Only for those who are rich people can afford to buy. Some there will be no cost of producing the electricity. So we start living in an atmosphere where we would not be selfish, looking at our needs, but also pondering over the needs of our future generations. What are you going to do to conserve energy? Number one, conservation and lighting. May mga suga ka ba da? May kasiga sa balay nyo during night time. Ano ginagamit yung appliances? Para makailaw, magmasana ka palibot. Do not leave lights on when no one is in the room. If no one is in the room, do you switch off the light. If you are going to be out of the room for more than 5 minutes, turn off the light. Where possible, use compact fluorescent light bulbs. Those funny-looking bulbs produce the same amount of light by using 1/4 of electricity. Plus, they last for years and years without burning out. Replace flickering, dim, and burn-out lamps. Yung flickering, you have to replace that. Yung magsigas, ang nag-outs, mga nablang sakit mata mo na mo, bibigyan pa tayo, bibigyan. You have to replace that. Kaya nakahakog para sa kurintin. Keep light textures clean. Keep light textures clean. Ito nito yan. Grabe yung consumption ng kurinti ko nito. A cleaner bulb. You clean the bulb because if you don't clean the bulb, it has a lot of it will consume more electricity. A cleaner bulb is a brighter bulb. Lower overall energy demand by concentrating bright lights where you need it rather than evenly lighting the entire room. This is called task lighting. Lower the height of light fixtures if possible, increase usable light. Replace burn-out lamps with lower wattage. Yan guys, nasuggest ko sa inyo, lower wattage. Wattage. Lower wattage, ganyan ako guys. Gamit ko talaga yung knowledge about science. Salamat ako, science major ako. Applicable talaga sa everyday life. No? Lower wattage, yung ilan to guys, na ginagamit ko ngayon is only 5 watts. Kahit pandarit ko yan buong maghapon, mababa yung electricity consumption talaga. Pero mailaw siya, tingnan mo. It's only 5 watts. It will consume less electricity compared to 100 watts. Grabe. Ito 5 watts yan, pero may maganda pa rin. Parang masanag. Na? Thank you, Gerrys Pasha. Welcome, Michael Lago. No? Yan guys, no? Install more efficient security in parking lot lighting. High pressures Sodium textures are more efficient in metal halide. Mercury vapor, fluorescent, or incandescent fixtures. Install time clocks or photoelectric cells to control exterior lighting and advertising sign lighting and some interior lighting. Paint dark walls and ceilings with lighter colors to maximize the effect of existing light sources. Maximize natural lighting by installing skylights or windows. Install dimmer or occupancy switches where appropriate to lower energies used such as stairwells, copy rooms, restrooms. Implement a group relamping schedule and relamp at 70% of rate lamp. Lamps that run longer than 70% of their rated uh, life actually cost more in terms of energy use. Trim bushes and trees away from outdoor lighting to maximize illumination and prevent shadows. How do you conserve your energy at home? Keep refrigerators and freezers of direct sunlight and allow at least 5 centimeters all around to allow heat to escape from the compressor and condensing foil. Clean your refrigerator coils, back and air intake grill below the doors every 3 months. Kailangan every 3 months pa-cleaningan nyo na. I am your new farm. Thank you so much, Panama City. Thank you so much. Guys, leave comment related to the video, guys. If I saw you there, I will connect to you and make you as one of my family. Thank you so much. I love you. And guys, yun guys. 3 months, guys. No? Um, Clean your refrigerator's coil, back and air intake grill below the doors every 3 months. Do not let freezers build up more than 6 mm of frost. So you have to defrost your refrigerator regularly to keep freezers working their best. Yung sa akin na defrost ko yan, guys. Plant trees or shrubs to shade air conditioning units but not to block the airflow. A unit operating in the shade uses as much as 10% less electricity than the same one operating in the sun. Then, turn off the TV, the television when no one is watching it. Have you ever done something that you just leave the TV still on? Even you did not unplug the switch and no one is watching. You have to turn off the TV when no one is watching, di ba? But there are some other people, no, they just turn on the TV when no one is watching. No, that's why other encounter this the short circuit or overheating of the television can cause fire. Especially if you're gonna leave that, then you go out, and when you return, your house turned to ashes. Who knows? It might be that the rat there uh, doing fashion show on the floor and biting the cord of your electric wiring, and that can cause short circuit. Diba? You need to pull out the switch before leaving your house. Now, turn off TV when no one's watching. The same goes for computers, radios, and stereos. Do not keep refrigerator door open any longer than you need to. Guys, because the more you open the door, the electricity in a longer time, the more it will consume more electricity because you open it. So do not do that. Close it to keep the cold air inside, and also make sure the door closes securely. You have to secure it. Thank you so much. And guys, now that is my tips for you to conserve energy in your house. You have the power to conserve. Conserve today, survive tomorrow. Yes, guys. You can survive tomorrow if you can conserve today. Save today and survive tomorrow. Most especially in these pandemic times, we need to save more for our future generations, for our everyday needs. Ay, nakaloka naman to eh. Thank you so much guys for listening. And thank you so much for to all of you there, my awesome friends. So the Earth is the third planet from the Sun, and it is the only planet in the solar system where life exists. The incredible biodiversity and beautiful nature in the form of mountains, rivers, forests, and various natural resources that help human beings to survive and initiated our evolution. Since 200 Anno Domini, everything, Anno Domini guys is after death of Christ. Everything was good, but since the development of human culture, cities, and modern lifestyle, everything have been changed. Now, we have started behaving differently. Humans started misusing natural resources up to the limit. Now, we have limited crude oils, coals, forests, wild animals. Wild animals include tigers, dodo, which are extinct species, etc. The humans also started polluting the earth at large scale. That's why we are humans, we are the steward of the earth. We should safeguard, or else if not, then we're gonna suffer from the consequences of what we are doing to our environment. What is pollution? Pollution is an unwanted change caused in air, water, and soil by humans and human activities. That is the impurities present in air, water, land. It is caused due to dumping or adding of unwanted substances such as dumping in the long run changes the quality of air, water, soil, and ecological systems. Pollution has been around for a long time, and we have these types of pollution, guys. So actually, there are 6 types of pollution. Air pollution, the impurities present in the atmosphere; soil pollution, the impurities present in the soil; Water pollution, the impurities present in the water. Noise pollution, the sounds that is not good to the air, uh, beyond the limit to the hearing capacity. It can destroy the eardrum, that is noise pollution. Radiation pollution, too much heat, radiation. If you are inside the building, there's also radiation there because that building is using a lot of electricity, and a lot of appliances can produce radiation. So that's why I'm using this eyeglass, because this eyeglass is anti-radiation. If I'm using, uh, if I'm using the laptop, or if I'm using computers at home, or if I'm watching TV, I use this eyeglass because the lenses are specialized for filtering the radiation coming from appliances. But my eyesight is still normal at age 39 years of existence. My eyes has no defects. I can see normal. My eyes still normal because I provide it with a lot of vitamin A. Yes, from fruits, from organic fruits, and vegetables, of course, organic foods. And guys, now we have this thermal pollution. How are we polluting? Because of human activities. Factories and industry, cutting trees. You know guys, cutting more of trees is equals to more carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, is equals to the depletion of the ozone layer, thus more radiation coming into the earth. And global warming is worldwide. It is a global by scope. It means it could not be experienced only by one country, but the entire world, the entire countries in the world. That's why it is a global warming. So that's why we should not cut trees. If you cut trees, you have to replant more trees. Replant. If you cut the trees, then plant again. That's the only solution. The earth is wrapped in a blanket of air called the atmosphere, which is made up of several layers of gases. The sun is much hotter than the earth, and it gives off rays of heat we call radiation that travel through the atmosphere and reach the earth through electromagnetic wave. The rays of the sun warm the earth, and the heat from the earth then travels back into the atmosphere. The gases in the atmosphere stop some of the heat from escaping into space. These gases are called greenhouse gases. Itong mga greenhouse gases na ito in the form of uh, chlorofluorocarbons, carbon dioxide, and other water vapor. It traps the air pollutant inside the earth. Ano? What I mean is, it traps the radiation of the sun in the earth. For example, if the ozone layer is damaged, then the radiation of the sun is freely enter the earth's surface and get inside. Once it will get in the earth, it will not return into space. It will be trapped by greenhouse gases. The continuous trapping of these greenhouse gases, the continuous trapping of these greenhouse gases will can cause the increase in temperature of the earth. It will lead to greenhouse effect. Yes, of course, the earth needs greenhouse effect. And the earth also needs carbon dioxide in a normal concentration. But nowadays, because of population explosion and modern way of life, the concentration of carbon dioxide and air pollutant is no longer normal to provide the earth the heat it needs for the photosynthesis of the plants. So that's why there is a continuous trapping of the radiation from the sun. It will trap here inside the earth. This is the reason why there is what we call global warming. So guys, no, so that is the greenhouse effect because it works the same way as greenhouse. The windows of a greenhouse play the same role as the gases in the atmosphere, keeping some of the heat inside the greenhouse. Then, what is global warming? Global warming refers to an average increase in the Earth's temperature, which in turn causes changes in climate. A warmer Earth may lead to changes in rainfall, range of impacts on plants, and what else? Uh, may lead to change in rainfall patterns, a rise in the sea level. Yes, guys, no? Have you noticed nowadays that there is an increase in the sea level? Yes, guys. And some of the island disappear because of the high tides. Why is that so? Because maybe the giant of ice in the glaciers is they continue to melt due to global warming. So there is a rise in the sea level. If that will happen, it will can cause uh, flood. It can cause floods in the entire world, in the entire countries, overflooding the world if the global warming will continue. Because it will turn the ice into liquid because of the global warming. So that is not not healthy anymore. Some the rise in the sea level and a wide range of impact on plants, wildlife, and humans. When scientists talk about the issue of climate change, their concern is about the what? The global warming caused by human activities. The Earth has warmed by about what? One degrees Fahrenheit over the past 100 years. But why? Well, no? But why? Well, Well, could be getting warmer on its own, but mm, scientists think, but what? But scientists uh, ano, are not exactly sure. The Earth, no, the Earth, uh, many of the world's leading climate helping to make the Earth. Ano, we have to, ano na, we have to, ano, we have to be aware of this. The Earth could be getting warmer on its own, but the scientists is not sure about this. But the scientists no, think that things people do are helping to make the Earth warmer. We could be getting warmer on its. The Earth could be getting warmer on its own, but many of the world's leading climate scientists think that things people do are helping to make the Earth warmer. So maybe because of this human activities. And very alarming, guys. If the global warming will continue, I forget this. There is I do not know the name of this. I forgot the name. If the global will continue, the ice that do not melt for thousands of years will melt. And once this, I don't, there's a terminology. There's a terminology. I forgot that terminology. The frozen ice that does not melt for thousands of years or even hundreds of years will melt. Will melt because of this global warming. And once melted, can also produce air pollutant to the atmosphere can produce a lot of air pollutant more than the air pollutant that the land is producing. That is very alarming. And we do not know that maybe there's something on the frozen ice that does not melt for thousands or hundreds of years. We do not know. Maybe there's a virus or maybe there's a microorganism that lives on that frozen ice that once melted, it will it will it will be a parasite to the waters. It will mix to the waters and it might be the predator to some other organisms that can cause imbalance in the ecosystem. We do not know. But I think there's some because there are some microorganisms that is resistant to the ice. So that can cause mutations as well once mixes to other organisms. Have wonderful day everyone. I have to go. Panama City, thank you so much. And welcome. Thank you. I highly appreciated your time and effort in coming to my live stream. Thank you so much. More power and God bless you. Due to the global warming, the Earth is heating rapidly. Due to the reasons, Earth's climate has changed incredibly. This causing the air and oceans to warm up. The snow and ice of the polar ice caps are melting. Water levels are rising up. Due to such reasons, our environment is totally polluted. Hence, we are suffering from diseases. We are drinking polluted water, inhaling dusty air, and so on. As a result of all human activity, there is ozone hole. Sea is rising. Ice caps on Antarctica are melting. And now the global warming is warning is so fast that there is a climate change. The Mother Earth is not in the danger. The life on it is in danger. Is in a danger. Let us come together to save our life, our life, giving and life-saving Mother Earth. Our Earth needs our help. We are the problem. Fortunately, we are also the solution. If the global warming and greenhouse effect does not stop, then after 10 years, our our Earth will look like uh, what? Maybe the half will be in fire, the other half will be in the ice age, or the entire planet will be in the fire and melting the ice, the polar regions that can cause uh, flash floods. Floods. So we need to stop the global warming by planting more trees. What can we change? We can do the following things to save our planet Earth. Conserve water, conserve energy, grow more trees, recycle the wastage, ban the polythene, use renewable resources. That's it, guys. Conserve water. You can conserve water by fixing the leak taps. Do not open taps unnecessarily. Do not take shower bath. When washing dishes by hand, do not let the water run. Use drip irrigation for shrubs and trees to apply water directly to the roots where it is needed. How can you conserve energy? Energy to make your home energy efficient. uh, you have to what? Install insulation. You have to check your windows. You have to install motion sensor switches and timers. Caulk and weather strip doors. Replace old fridges. Wash your laundry in cold water. Look for the Energy Star name and label. Install a programmable uh, thermostat. Use compact fluorescent light bulb and use LED seasonal lighting. That I think can help you. We have to grow. Why to grow trees? Growing more trees helps in maintaining the ecological balance of nature. Climate control is obtained by moderating the effects of sun, wind, and rain. We are cooler when we stand in the shade of trees and are not exposed to direct sunlight. Wind speed and direction can be affected by trees. The larger the tree, the greater the cold. So we have to recycle also. Ban the polythene, use renewable resources. It is not just a planet, it is our home, it's our destiny. So we need to save our life's planet. Thank you so much, guys, for listening. O, naka 2 hours na to. Naka 2 hours na to. Kamusta ka mo, da? Salamat din sa inyo pagtambay, ha? Ashi TV, hello. Panama City, thank you so much. Hello, hello. Narinig ba ko, guys? Michael Agit, hello. Kamusta? Wala ka makatulog. Alas 11, nagali. Wala alas 11, nagali, oh. Nawili ko, akal pa. Wala pa, Sir Gerrys. Salamat, ha. Si Panama City, taga Panama, Jaguray. Ah, 2 hours, tidak ako nuwakal. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for your untiring support. And Jason, Peter, latest learning, thank you so much. So thank you so much, guys, for the awesome support, and see you again next time. Thank you so much for staying there and for the awesome support of the live stream. And I really appreciate it. Bye for now. God bless you all wherever you are. Mama.